This is my Monoprice Select Mini printer. I had a problem with the nozzle getting clogged up, so I cleaned the nozzle out, and then once I got that cleaned out, I turned it on, ready to print again. And in here, I've just turned it on. I've given it no instructions, nothing at all. I'm not even going to touch anything. So, and I've got an external thermometer here. Why is it not reading right? And right now, you can see that without doing anything, the printer, the hot end, it goes right into getting warm. So I went to the Monoprice, the MP Select discussion board on Facebook, and I got some interesting suggestions on there. And the best one I've heard so far is to try the Repetier software, so I can get in there and see what this machine is doing. But here my problem is, this thing's going to heat up till it melts down, so I don't want some China syndrome kind of thing going on while I try to get this thing to connect. So I think what I'm going to have to do is disconnect the hot end from the controller before I can even do anything with this. So anyway, I'm going to start tearing this thing apart, because I can't let it just sit here and heat up. And if I try to go into the temperature setting, and I go to preheat, if I set it off, it's still climbing. So if I stop preheat, stop preheat, it doesn't matter what I do. I mean, I understand it. Yeah, it's still climbing there. Stop preheat, set target. Let's just say I wanted it to go to 195. See, it won't even stop there. It's just going to keep climbing and climbing and climbing until something melts down. So anyway, I'm going to disconnect the hot end and see if I can't get into the Repetier software. Alright, so the thermistor wires are going to be these two white wires here. And then you can tell by the protection on it that these are going to be for the hot end. I think what I might try doing is, well, I don't think the voltage would tell me anything, so anyway, or maybe I'll just try unseating them and reseating them. Maybe that'll make a difference. And I don't see anything that's horrible on this board. I mean, nothing obvious, but anyway. Alright, so what I was saying is, one of the comments was to check the thermistor. So the thing what I'm going to do now is try to power this on and see with the disconnected thermistor if it makes any difference. This is probably going to be some shit video for you guys to watch, but alright, so the thermistor is completely disconnected, and it's reading 0, which makes sense. And the hot end is continuing to climb with the thermistor completely disconnected. I'm going to disconnect the hot end. So now that the hot end is disconnected, I'm going to try to sync this with the Repetier software and see what happens. Okay. So something happened, and you could see where all of a sudden the temperature just went absolutely apeshit out of control. I don't know why it took so long to show up onto this dashboard, but something's definitely going on with this controller, and it's unclear to me. Alright, so I just took the multimeter across the 2 pins here for the hot end, and I'm getting like 12.5 volts from that, even though I've got the preheat off. So I'm not sure where to go from here. The Repetier software was able to show me what I could tell with the thermometer, that it is getting hot, but it's not like an Arduino where you could say that, or at least as far as I could tell, that like a pin high, like where it's turning on and turning off, why this is happening. But anyway, I just don't know enough about these this controller to begin to troubleshoot it. So anyway, I'm gonna try to add this to a YouTube video, and maybe somebody else out there can help.